Rebel against defeat, chase excellence, masculinity, men first. The emotionals for 300 Trebek. When you're ever dealing with emotionals, and these can be family members, exes, people at work, men that turned into women emotionally, mentally, and women who have turned into men mentally and emotionally, if you know what I mean, not physically. Those that abide by a certain agenda, which is to weaken strength and to empower weakness, those are the emotionals. You don't deal with them. You set your boundaries, and that's it. You don't argue with them. You don't try to convince them. You walk away once you've laid it down to Chinatown. And if you're in a court system, the only way you can deal with an emotional is through attorneys. And then you'll have to let the judge, who's probably an emotional himself or herself, determine the outcome. Which, if you have good representation in counsel, that could be the best piece of the puzzle. Now, when you're dealing with the emotionals at work, you don't deal with them. You do your job and get the hell out of there. Smile, be cordial, that's it. No discussion about weekends, no discussion about life circumstances, relationships. You're there to do your job, punch in data in a computer and beat it. That is why you are there. You don't deal with the emotionals. If you have family members that are emotionals, you keep them at an arm's length. Yes, you still love them. They're blood related. You don't deal with their mental state. You can't deal with it. The only thing you can deal with the emotionals is to walk. You can't. There's nothing else you can do. And we live in a world full of emotionals. That's why you need to be the strength and the example. And people say, well, come back. Rad, is there going to be ever a reset? Programming's too deep. Somebody convinced me for 300 that the programming is not too deep. But what if there's a calamity between nations? Well, great. So they get behind us for 2 years. Then what's going to happen? Programming's still deep within them. Eat, Pray, Love comes out again. Eat, Pray, Love for 300 Trebek. You go, girl, for 300. Men becoming weak for 300. See where we're going with this? Only you can be strong. Only you can chase excellence. Only you can lay your boundaries down. And sometimes it's not easy because people want to pull us into their shit show and their drama. Exes, baby mamas, friends, family members. Stay strong like an oak tree. Let's rebel against defeat, chase excellence, masculinity, men first.